have some more important information to share with you all this morning. Good morning, good morning. I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing well. My family is doing well. I hope your family is doing well also. You all make sure as you come on, sorry about the bumpiness. I'm driving right now. You all please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up if you find the information to be helpful. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. Join our community so that you can stay informed. Okay? Let me share this video. Let people know that I'm live. Good morning, everyone. Please let me know before I start talking. I have some very important information to share. You all see, I didn't even put my I don't even have on earrings, y'all. Okay, so you know what I'm about to say is very, very important. Okay, good morning to everyone tuned in. Please let me know, can you hear me and see me clearly? I did put some lip gloss on. I hope I didn't put too much on. Sorry if my lips look greasy, y'all. Got my lips, cold weather, right? All right, you all please let me know, can you hear me and see me clearly? Okay, I'm in my vehicle right now. I apologize if it's a lot of noise from the interstate and all that. Excuse me. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry about that. All right, please let me know if you can hear me and see me clearly. Right, so I want to start out by saying thank you to everyone who stayed up with me last night to tune in to the live broadcast. I did go live last night for a little over an hour, and I was talking about what I was seeing here in my area of Georgia as it pertains to the winter storm and the aftermath events, the issues, major issues related to the winter storm. So this morning's video is another follow-up, so much so that I'm out and about now, and I'm actually taking action. So if you haven't, I won't go over everything I talked about, but please make sure that you check out last night's live stream, and it's right here on the channel. Okay, listen, y'all. This morning I just want to share with you more areas and counties of Georgia are waking up to boil water advisories. Now you may say, okay, Andrea, what caused that? Here in Georgia, okay, here in Georgia, the great state of Georgia. Shout out to my fellow Georgians. If anyone, if I have any Georgian subscribers and supporters, shout out to you all. But this winter storm brought some temperatures that we in Georgia we have not seen in several years. Very cold weather, extreme cold temperatures, freezing temperatures, so much so that many people, many communities are now dealing with the aftermath of those extreme cold temperatures, freezing temperatures, in the form of water pipes that have burst. Okay, not only residential areas, people's homes, apartments, wherever they live. I gotta sneeze again, y'all. I'm sorry. Excuse me. This is live, so I don't do any editing. Okay, but so much so that people are dealing with the aftermath of water pipes bursting. Like I was saying, whether it's them being in their residential areas, their homes, wherever they live at, apartment communities, townhomes, condos, places where they rent, even businesses, restaurants, even here in Georgia, our major airport is the airport in Atlanta, the Hartsfield Jackson International Airport. I talked about that last night on the live stream. and they are having to shut down the water, low water pressure. They're having to shut down the water in order to fix it. Okay, so I've talked about here on the channel the importance of having an emergency food supply, survival needs, and I've also talked about the importance of making sure that you have water in your emergency food supply. And so here we are today. Like I said, there were some counties and areas added, put under a boil water advisory, okay, due to so many water main breaks and water pipes bursting. Y'all, it even got to the point where in some areas, and I've talked about this as well, it even got to the point in some areas where they told people, hey, it was happening so much and occurring so frequently. They were actually, the local government officials were telling the people, hey, stop calling 911 to report a water main break. You have to contact either you have to contact a plumber, or if you're renting, you need to contact your leasing office or your landlord. That's what they were saying, right? And so a lot of people are dealing with the aftermath of those particular situations. And I'll say this, even if it's not happening in your area, okay, just know that if people don't have water, okay, which is a very essential item to life and survival, if they don't have water, people, if they can, they're going to travel to find it. They may travel for miles. I did see where one county that was under, or that is under the boil water advisory. Speaking of water, let me drink some water. I like to start my morning off by drinking water. One county, they had set up a site and they were actually passing out bottles of water to the community. Now, what that told me is, just like I've seen in Jackson, Mississippi, as well as other areas, that's going to create a shortage of water. Okay, obviously, if people are under boil water advisories, they're going to be going out searching for bottled water. That's going to create a water shortage in that area as well as other areas. They may have to take water from one area or the area where you live in to help and make enough supply to meet demand in the area that is at the greatest need. Okay, so what I'm actually doing now is I'm up out and about. I'm making some runs. I've been up since early this morning. Even on my route going, where I'm going, I see they look like government vehicles, utility vehicles out, making repairs to pipes and things like that. And so I just, I'm forward thinking. I look ahead as much as I can, or think about, I try to think about, okay, what's happening now? What's the next thing that's coming based on the research and just, knowing, just common sense, really, right? If all of these areas are being put under a boil water advisory within the last 24 48 hours, right? What that's telling me is that it's very possible, okay, it's highly likely, just based on patterns, events that have happened in other areas, current as well as past events, that's going to create a water shortage. More areas may be put under a boil water advisory. And also, okay, think about last year and several months back when I showed you all, I went live from, I believe it was Sam's Club, maybe other places as well, but there were actually what am I trying to say? They had limits. There were limits on how much water that you could purchase. Okay, this is why I say it's a good thing to know what's happening in your area, your current local events, so you can see, oh, boil water advisory. Hey, let me make sure I have everything that I need. Let me be prepared. That way, if or when it does hit your area, you'll have the things that you need and you won't have to be getting out at the last minute. So things I've talked about, things I share here on the channel. I'm sorry about all the bumpiness, y'all. I'm going over a particular area, but the things that I share and talk about here on the channel, these are things that I'm doing, okay, in terms of emergency food supplies, survival needs. So I'm out and about and I'm saying, hey, let me go ahead, because we try to, we try to get water weekly, because we drink a lot of water, and things like that, and we use, water, of course, everybody does, right? But I'm just thinking ahead, if this is something I had planned on buying, and all of this is going on, is creating what seems like it's going to become a crisis situation, then let me go ahead and do what I can now to get the things, to add to what I currently, already have. So I would encourage you to do the same, if you can. Um, Please make sure that that's why I say, please make sure that you're tuned in to what's happening in your local communities. Find out what's going on. Y'all, if you're finding this information to be helpful, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up, please. Share it with someone that you know, you love, you care about. I think this is information that we all need to know about. So I'm going to go ahead. I got several things that I need to take care of. What I'll probably do is I'll give you all an update later on what I'm seeing. If I, or when I find out more information. Y'all take care, be blessed. Please be prepared. Many people, right now at this very moment, no matter where you are, there are some people that don't have any emergency food supply, no survival needs, no water in their emergency food supply. If the power goes out, you don't have a way to power appliances in your home. If the power goes out, you don't have a way to cook food. You don't have blankets. I told you all, I'm in my car right now, and for the last several weeks I haven't gone anywhere in my vehicle or any of our vehicles without having blankets. Okay, and this is just one. I have my other blanket back here. Oh, this is, hold on, it fell on the floor. Okay, this is another blanket. Okay, see how thick and warm this is? I keep two of them, at least two of them in the car. I have my bag in the back. Okay, you can't really see it. I got my bag here with some emergency supplies, survival needs. I have water. I even have an emergency car kit. Okay, jumper cables, things that I would need, or some essential items that would be needed in case something were to happen with the vehicle. I have that kit that I keep on me. Okay, I have bottles of water. Now I told you all, I showed on the community post how I always keep some water in the car, but I showed you all, look at this, y'all. Now a few days ago this was completely frozen. Okay, but as you can see, it has thawed out a lot. You can still see the ice block there. All I did was I kept this in the car, and because of the temperatures, it froze. Okay, I keep emergency water. That's one bottle that I keep. I have others. Okay, these are things that we need to be thinking about. Some people don't even know, okay, what if there was no power inside the house and I needed to cook outside? Do you have a grill? Okay, do you have a camp stove? Do you have cast iron? Okay, I showed you all, I did a playlist, a series. Shout out to the subscriber, supporter Anna, who said that she was watching my complete series, learning how to clean and restore and season cast iron. These are things that we need to be knowing how to do, y'all. And guess what? Cast iron wasn't invented yesterday. I grew up on cast iron. I saw my family. As a matter of fact, the cast iron that I was cleaning, that cast iron had been passed down to me. It's been in my family for generations. And I told my daughter, I said, you know what, one day you're going to be cleaning, you're going to be cooking on this. I'm going to pass it down to you as well. That's how it goes, y'all. Cast iron, we need to know, do you know how to even cook on cast iron? Okay, let alone clean and all of that. Do you know how to cook on it? Okay, right now, if something, if we needed to be on the go or something like that and we had to stop, we would be able to cook on cast iron using a stove. Okay, a wood burning stove, a portable wood burning stove. It's like it is a camp stove. We'd be able to do that. Why don't you know about these things? What have you been doing? They say when you know better, you do better. Do you have gloves? Okay, I don't have them on right now. Do you have gloves? These are some people would call these mittens, right? Look at this, y'all. The kind where you can, See, this is keeping my hands warm. Do you have these type of things? Okay, you have either something like this, or do you have this kind? Okay, do you have something to help you keep warm? Do you have scarves? Okay, now this one I have for Georgia Bulldogs. Go Georgia, go Dogs. But do you have scarves? Okay, do you have something to go over your head to keep your head warm? Okay, do you have these things? Do you have let's see, do you have a generator? Whether it's solar powered generator, gas generator. If you're using gas, please make sure that you are being careful. Okay, these are things we need to think about. Do you have if you I talked about this last night also on the live stream. If you use medical equipment, if the power goes out, how are you going to be able to use that device? What are you going to do? These are things that we need to be thinking about, y'all. So I hope I've said something that helps you. Thank you so much for giving this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Please make sure you share this video. Know that if, I pray that all is well for all of us. But like I said, when we see all the warning signs and we see things that are going on, we have no reason to think that, hey, something like this couldn't happen in my particular area. Remember, I said there are a lot of things that we can control, a lot of things that we can't. I can't control water pipes bursting all around, okay? I pray that it doesn't happen. Thank the Lord, it hasn't happened in our area. But if it's happening in places around, and counties around, and cities around, hey, I got to wake up. We got to continue to be prepared. So that's why I'm out early. Many people are maybe asleep or maybe on vacation, and that's fine, okay? But I'm choosing to get up, while I can, while I'm able, and to get things that we need so that me and my family can sustain, survive, and thrive through these current times. So I want you all to know this is what's happening. Tune in to your local area. Okay, last night some of you all shared where you were tuning in from, and I gave you a weather update in your area. Please make it a priority to tune in to your local area. Find out what's going on. If you see in your area or surrounding areas they're talking about water main breaks, low water pressure, boil water advisories, please, if you can, okay, I'm not telling you to get out and travel in dangerous conditions, but I'm sharing this with you because we know we need water to survive. Make it a priority to get you some water, as well as other emergency food supply and survival needs. Okay, I also have a site you can check out. Prepare, the word prepare with Andrea, preparewithandrea.com. I do have emergency food supplies, survival needs there. That's just one source. There are many others, but you can definitely check it out as a start. Okay, you all be blessed. I got some running to do. I'll upload some more videos later on the channel. Please make sure you check out my most current videos as well as my past videos. I hope everything that I'm sharing with you is to help you, and that you're gaining some type of knowledge, and most importantly, taking action. Okay, y'all be blessed. Take care. I'll be back with more updates soon right here on the channel.